Welcome back to the ENHL Network. Zach Finch here, Thomas West alongside me, and we're in PPG Paints Arena for Game 7. Doesn't get any better than this, and Thomas, start us off with the starting goalies.
Pekka Rinne between the pipes once again, and the Nashville Predators keep going back to their veteran. We thought there was a chance UC Saros might come into this series after going down 3-0, but not so. Matt Murray at the other end, veterans between the pipes. We'll see what happens tonight.
And it's all come down to this. Game 7 in Pittsburgh will get first possession. Sidney Crosby will work it in. Hornqvist has it on the near side. Crosby will chip it up to the point, but that's turned over by Letang, and he'll have to chase it. Duchesne will get there first, and a shot, and Murray will make the first save of the night, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, we've had quite a few high-scoring games in this series so far, and, well, to be honest, it's the reason that Nashville is back in the series, but I'm really looking at who scores the first goal tonight because it's a different atmosphere. The pressure is on both teams, and they need to perform and maybe score early.
Nashville turns it over, and Granlund will carry it the other way. Tried to dance in, lost the puck in the meantime. And so Gensel will pick it up and throw it over to Hornqvist. A shot there, saved by Rinne. Hornqvist, another crack at it, and Rinne made the stop there as well. Here's Matt Duchesne stick handling the other way. Granlund got that shot blocked, it's in the corner. And Dumoulin is actually going to get hooked by Matt Duchesne, so Pittsburgh is going to get the first power play opportunity of the night.
How about the crowd in PPG Paints Arena? It's electric right now, and it's propelling these Pittsburgh Penguins. They have a power play, and you can tell that the atmosphere in this building is quite a bit different than when they had a 3-0 series lead, and maybe a bit of tension on both sides.
It is deafening in here as Zucker takes a shot there, and Rinne came across to get the save. It's going to be interesting how the crowd plays into today's game. We've mentioned throughout the whole series the atmosphere has been noticeably louder in the Stanley Cup Finals. And right now, both teams one final game to decide it all. It's won by Pittsburgh as they pick it back up on the power play. Rinne comes across, and he's already made 2 quick saves here.
Well, that was an awkward save there for Pekka Rinne. It was almost a knuckleball shot, and he almost slid too far across his crease, and would have been an interesting first goal to this hockey game had Pekka Rinne led in the first.
Pittsburgh keeping their second unit out there. Dumoulin at the point of shots, blocked out in front. McCann will throw it back up to the point, another shot. Might have hit Zucker out in front, and Nashville trying to clear it. Will actually throw it into the bench, so we'll reset.
Well, the power play for the Pittsburgh Penguins has looked good so far. They've had some high-quality scoring chances, and they've done a fantastic job getting Pekka Rinne to move left to right in his crease.
As Nashville will get the clear there, and they'll ice at the length of the ice. Chris Letang will start out. He'll hand it off to Malkin, and Gensel will carry it down. He'll hesitate and throw it into the center. Jankrock was right there, and he'll flip that down the ice once again. Malkin will throw it over to Gensel as he crosses center. Picking up some speed is Jake Gensel. He'll work it around. Letang over to McCann. He just got hit as he let that one go, and Rinne will freeze that one.
Well, the Nashville Predators are trying to complete a pretty incredible feat tonight. No one has come back from a 3-0 series deficit in the Stanley Cup Finals since the Toronto Maple Leafs and Detroit Red Wings in 1942.
It'll be quite the feat here as Dumoulin walks in again, and Rinne getting pressured early, and so far he's up to the task.
Well, we mentioned that it's a feat that hasn't happened in a long time, and, well, only 3 teams in the playoffs have come back from 3-0 series deficits since 1942, so it's something that doesn't happen very often, but the Nashville Predators have an incredible chance to complete it tonight with the momentum on their side.
Potential 2-on-1 here. Sissons on the rebound, tucks it in. A short-handed goal to start this game out, and Nashville jumps out to a 1-0 lead.
Wow, that is a very bad break there for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Quite unfortunate, not the best defensive play by Brian Dumoulin. But the Nashville Predators will take it, a 2-on-1 opportunity on the penalty kill. And a huge first goal as this arena has just become quickly very silent.
And it's quite the momentum killer being on the shorthanded unit, Pittsburgh. With only 5 seconds left, we'll have to go back to 5-on-5. But they'll throw out their first power play unit regardless, trying to get one back here. Pittsburgh's been great at that, but a turnover here, potential 2-on-0. Duchesne's got it across to Sissons, and Schultz on the back check. What a play defensively to come back and snatch that one. Sidney Crosby down the wing, one-time rebound, Hornqvist. He ties it up quick here, and the energy has been restored here for the home side.
Well, the Pittsburgh Penguins really needed that goal. Patrick Hornqvist has been getting it done the entire series, the playoff points leader for the Pittsburgh Penguins, and you know, the top line has really been getting a lot of action, as well as the second line of the Pittsburgh Penguins, and they're showing why right there. A fantastic goal and a nice set of hands on the rebound from Patrick Hornqvist to slide that one past Pecorine.
Patrick Hornqvist has been leading the Pittsburgh Penguins in points ever since round 1. He's never looked back, and he's got one here in Game 7. As we are back to ground zero, we're tied here as Pettersson will try to squeeze by. Cahoon will have to help out, but they'll throw it back to the neutral zone. Luger will throw it to the far side. Cahoon has it. He tried to toss that one into the center. It got intercepted. Johansson right back the other way. Will find Granlund. Tried to shoot that one. Was blocked out by Schultz in front. Pettersson got hit pretty hard as he threw that one out, but Pittsburgh right back on the attack. A loose puck was tangled out in front was Lafferty as he grabs it now. One-time shot. Bluger got intercepted by Hamhuis, and Nashville will go on the rush. Hamhuis will hesitate at the top of the circle. Finds Forsberg. Doesn't get the shot, so he'll dish it back. Forsberg, a one-time shot. And back and forth they go here in Game 7 as Forsberg gets another one here, and Nashville's up 2-1.
What a play by almost all 5 of the Nashville Predators on that shift. It's Philip Forsberg who gets the goal. What's new? But a fantastic set of passing in the offensive zone from the Nashville Predators. Tic-tac-toe, and then Philip Forsberg. A fantastic finish as he puts it past the blocker's side of a sprawling Matt Murray to make it 2-1.
We're seeing shades of Game 5 here tonight. High-scoring affair. So far, we already got 3. Nashville right back in. Grimaldi had that turned over. Bukestad the other way. He'll flip that in behind Pecorine. Here's Fabro. He'll try to break it out over to Craig Smith. And Grimaldi will have it in the neutral zone. Grimaldi, he got hit off the puck as he was trying to enter there. And so Pittsburgh right back the other way. Here's Brandon Tanev. He'll chip that one in. Ekholm, first one to it. And Nashville will go right back the other way now. Grimaldi tried to get that one through. Hit the skate of the Pittsburgh defense. And another turnover. So a little bit of carelessness here as Grimaldi works it in. Marino draped on him. He'll find the puck there. And Pittsburgh still not able to get a clean breakout as Nashville trying to stay on it. Craig Smith stumbled a bit there. He's able to keep on the puck. Bonino to Grimaldi. He gets worked off of it. Malkin, he's got some speed. Potential break here for Pittsburgh. Rust's a shot, and he scores. Brandon Rust on the feet from Evgeny Malkin ties it up here. And Pittsburgh once again ties it up in Game 7.
A perfect example of what's working for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Their first line and their second line have been absolute dynamite. I would argue that their second line with Evgeny Malkin, Zucker, and Rust has been the best one in this series, as we've seen them come up in clutch situations, tying goals, game go-ahead goals, and this time it's Brian Rust with a fantastic finish, and well, not much chance there for Pecorine, but a valiant effort.
So already 2-2, and we played the majority of this game tied. Nashville hasn't been able to stay in front. Pittsburgh not going away easy like they've done all series. Here's Rust, the goal scorer. He'll throw it over to Malkin. Malkin will enter into the zone here as he works it around. Back to the point. Dumoulin will go all the way behind Pecorine. He works it out, a shot, and that one got blocked in front. Pittsburgh staying on it, but Nashville able to get a hold of it, and they'll send it out. Jankrock works it in for Nashville. Letang bumped him off the puck, and he'll start the breakout. Letang joining the rush here for Pittsburgh. He'll work it into the middle. Dumoulin a shot. Good pad save. Dumoulin back up to Letang. And Letang tried to go back to his other position. Got caught there as Arvidsson. On the break. Cuts in. We'll throw it back, and Turris will have it at the point. Nashville. Excellent passing once again. Gensel finally the one there to break up the magic. And he works his way in, but it goes into the corner. Ellis back up to Forsberg. He picks up some speed on the far side, and he'll throw it back to the point. Hamhuis a shot. Blocked out in front. Turris gets it back. He's hit. Able to keep on the puck, but a swarm of Pittsburgh Penguins are able to grab that and throw it in. Lafferty's chasing Ellis, and Ellis just able to get it out there. Turris, he gets hit, but throws it over to Forsberg. A shot there. Rebound. Matt Murray can't find it. He does now, and he'll cover it and freeze play.
What a fantastic pass there to Philip Forsberg, who's had so many chances in this game. He had a goal, but it feels like he could have 3 already. And he just about put one past Matt Murray, but a fantastic pass to keep him onside and get a great chance.
Nashville with a quick shot off the face-off, that one high and wide, and deflected all the way out of the zone. McCann winds one up, and that hit the post. Weber able to retrieve it. He threw that cross rink. Got to be careful. And Hamhuis collects the puck, and they'll finally get it out. Granlund centering past Johansson, tipped out in front. Duchesne was right there, right out in front of Matt Murray. Another shot there. Murray came to the top of his crease, and he'll settle things down.
Just when the Pittsburgh Penguins thought they'd done enough to take the lead, they had momentum in the hockey bet game. Clang hits off the goalpost, and a tough break for the Pittsburgh Penguins on that shot.
It's a game of inches, and so close to getting their first lead of the night, but they'll win it here in the defensive end and start out. McCann, who hit the post earlier, throws it to Tanev. A shot blocked by Ekholm out in front. Bukestan battling behind the net. He's pinned up by Fabro, and he'll kick it out. At the point now is Pittsburgh, back down low. Bukestan, he'll carry it. Marino to Johnson, back to Marino. A shot there from the point, tipped on front. Bukestan can't find it. It's in, but the ref says no. We'll have to see what happens here. It might have been a kicking motion. Bukestan looks like he might have just got the foot on it, or perhaps goalie interference.
I'm pretty sure this one's going to be for goalie interference. I don't think it hit the foot of anyone in front of the net. And Pecorine may have got pushed back into his net a little bit. We'll see what they go with.
And here's the call on the ice. The ref has the decision, and it's a goal. So Bukestan, after the review, will get to hear the goal horn sound twice. And Pittsburgh takes their first lead of the night. And a bit of a surprise that it counted. We've seen a lot of goaltender interferences. The refs have been very strict on it throughout these NHL playoffs. But in Game 7, perhaps some controversy. Pittsburgh up 3-2. Bonino couldn't quite work it in, so they'll restart. Now they'll get it in and dump it around Murray. Jack Johnson there to retrieve, and they'll start out. So Pittsburgh up 1 here. The first line is out. Here's Gensel. And Marino, a shot, pad save, rebound. Crosby couldn't quite get it on net. And Nashville breaking it out. On the counterattack, Craig Smith goes wide. He'll wait, centering Bonino. And he wristed that one wide. Crosby picks it up and will carry it on the near side. He gets hit into the boards quite hard. Slow to get up, but Nashville trying to capitalize on it. Hamhuis, the trailer, a shot, and Murray gloved that one standing up and will cover with just about 3 minutes remaining in the first.
Hey, look who got the secondary assist on that one. John Marino, the rookie, playing in, well, I think unarguably the biggest game of his life. The guy who had 26 points in the regular season has got a point in Game 7, something he probably will not forget.
Quite the big stage for the rookie, and he's shining tonight. As Lafferty trying to tack on another for Pittsburgh. He turned it over, and so Watson the other way. Jankrock entered in, tried to throw it back. Lafferty happily accepts that. Lafferty centering pass. Cahoon couldn't quite get that one on net. And Nashville will find the puck in all the wreckage and carry it out. Here's Sissons, a shot. Rebound out in front. Might have skimmed off the post there as chaos right out in front of Matt Murray. Cahoon Centering pass, it's cut off. Ellis picking up some speed. He'll throw it over to the near side. Jankrock down to Ardvinson. He gets it back and will throw it to the point. Ardvinson a shot. A good pad save by Murray. And Ardvinson, who's leading in goals, gets one right there. Let me bite my tongue as Ardvinson ties it up for Nashville. And couldn't have come at a bigger time, as it is 3-3 and another high-scoring affair here in Pittsburgh.
This is a ridiculous start to this hockey game right now. A fantastic shot for Arvidsson. Credit to him. He had the exact same shot and he missed it. This time he makes no mistake of it. And we were talking before the game. I do not think either one of us expected this to be a high-scoring affair at this point in the hockey game. It kind of seems like you get to Game 7 and things starting to tighten up defensively. Not the case in this one.
Well, you have to wonder about the mental state of the goalies having these high-scoring games. Is their confidence at an all-time high here in Game 7? Loose puck out in front of Murray, and he's able to freeze that one with 52 seconds left.
Well, I think both confidence of the goalies are about equal right now. It's a 3-3 hockey game, and I think the motive for them should be play the best I can to the end of this hockey game and see if I can't give my team a chance to win the Stanley Cup.
Still plenty of time here in this game to perhaps get zeroed in here as Pittsburgh tries to break it out. Perhaps one last chance here with 17 seconds. Centering, Schultz a shot, and Rene snatched that one out of midair and will cover with 9 seconds to go.
That's a really good save from Pekka Rene, and a huge time. What a dagger it would have been. Pittsburgh going up 4-3, a 1-goal lead going into the intermission, and Nashville would love to kill off these final 8 seconds.
So we're still tied here in the final seconds. Duchesne will clear. Perhaps one last shot as Duchesne works it in. A shot from Granlund gets patted aside. And the horn sounds, winding down the first period. What a scoring affair. Who would have thought? Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals, and we're tied 3-3 going into the first.
Well, this game could go either way. We mentioned before, no one's come back from a 3-0 series deficit since 1942, and it's only happened 4 times in the history of the Stanley Cup playoffs. The Predators trying to do that tonight.
Well, it's tied 3-3 going to the locker room. We'll be right back after a short intermission here on ENHL. Welcome back to the ENHL playoffs for Game 7, and if you're just joining us, you missed quite a bit. 3-3 going into the second period. A high-scoring affair. We'll have to see what the coaches said at the intermission to perhaps calm these players down. It's been quite a frantic pace. And as we started out here in Nashville, we'll get the jump on it. Johansson tried to work it in, and Letang will finally get a stick on it and work it out. Gensel will center it. Hornfist got some space, couldn't find the shooting lane. Letang had a rip at it from the point, and Rene gloved that one down to start it out.
A common theme in goal for the Nashville Predators has been fantastic glove saves from Pekka Rene. Nothing seems to get past him on the glove side, but we have seen the Pittsburgh Penguins try to exploit the blocker side, so maybe in Game 7 that could be the game plan here tonight.
Pekka Rene, 14 saves. Pittsburgh outshot Nashville 16-12 in the first period. Yet the goalies allowing much more than we're accustomed to.
Yeah, we've seen these games be won and lost on the defensive end. We both know they have high-powered offenses, but it's been the defensive players on both teams that have had a few blips in their record.
A save there by Matt Murray goes into the corner. Dumoulin's there to collect it and will throw a cross ring to Letang. He'll throw it up. Zucker crosses the blue line, and a loose puck there is picked up by Turris. The other way is Nashville. Here's Philip Forsberg. He scored one in the first period. He'll dish it back to another goal scorer in Arvidsson. Fabra walks in a shot. Good blocker save by Murray. Puck came back to him, so this time around he'll elect to freeze it.
Well, is the defensive end starting to tighten up for both of these teams? And I think maybe the message in the locker room was, yeah, keep trying to score these goals, but if you give up another 3 goals in this hockey game, it could be very costly, because you know how high power the offenses are from either team, but goalies are going to start to tighten up. Defensive end is going to start to tighten up as we get further and further into this game.
Russ will carry it in, a centering pass, no one there to receive it, and so they'll work it out. Pedersen a shot, and Pekarinen got that one in the logo and will cover.
Well, I really like the job that Pekarinen has done since the beginning of this series. He was, well, pretty much atrocious in the first 3 games, but he's really found his zone and has been one of the key factors that has allowed the Nashville Predators to come back and make this series 3-3.
Grimaldi will send that to Smith, and Grimaldi a shot. Tried to get it in on the short side, but he just missed. Trying to throw it to the point. Hamhuis couldn't quite hold the line, and so it'll get called back for an offside.
Oh, the pace to the second period has really slowed down to what we saw in the first, and it might be teams playing a little bit more cautiously.
As that face-off is won by Pittsburgh. Pedersen was pressured there. He had to get rid of it pretty quickly, and Buchstan will come down with it. Pedersen at the point, down low. He'll receive it back, and Schultz finally turns it over right at the blue line, and so a 2-on-2 break. Granlund with Johansson as well, and he decides to shoot that one on net, saved by Murray. In the corner now, works it out. Johansson couldn't quite get a stick on that, and Russ will carry it out. Dumped in high off the glass. Roman Josi, who's been quiet tonight, he'll pick up the puck, and we'll throw it out. Here's Ellis. Pinching on the rush. He'll back skate here as Marino picks it up. Jack Johnson, he'll throw it across to Marino again, and he'll join the rush. Here's Marino down the near side. He tried to dish that back. Duchesne got there first and will try to work it out. Granlund carries it. He'll center it. Sissons a shot, and Murray comes up with the glove on that one, and we'll stop it here.
We've made a lot of comparisons in this series to what happened in 2016 in the Stanley Cup Finals between these two teams, but this is uncharted territory. The last one the Predators lost in 6 games. They've never seen a Game 7 between these two teams in the Stanley Cup Finals.
As Watson had a chance out in front, he's got it down low, and a loose puck is thrown out to Hornqvist. Patrick Hornqvist walking in. He'll hesitate right out in front. Gensel was a little too close to Rene that time, and he'll throw it back. Letang dishes it down low, and Gensel got hit off the puck there, and so Watson on the counterattack. Centering pass. Sissons couldn't quite blast that one home. And Crosby right back the other way. He stick handles. Back to Letang. He had some space. Rebound out in front. It's loose. And Pekarinen finally locates it and will cover it up. 12:26 remaining here in the second period. The fourth line of Pittsburgh coming out here. They've been pretty efficient all playoffs long, going up against the second line of Nashville, and Arvidsson out there, always a threat. He's got the puck now. Victor Arvidsson, he goes the length of the ice, taken into the corner, and Pittsburgh finally able to get it back, but a quick turnover. Forsberg, just like he's done before, a one-time shot. That time, Matt Murray up for the task. And here's Cahoon. Behind Pekarinen, he'll throw it to Bluger, and Letang center that one. Russ had a go at it and blocked out in front. But Bluger, that is, he got held up in the corner. He'll get it back. Bluger works it all the way around, threw that back in deep. Turris was there waiting for it, and so the other way he goes. A move there and a slap shot. Murray comes up with the glove, and halfway through this game, still deadlocked at 3 apiece.
Well, if you remember back in Game 6, the Pittsburgh Penguins finished off the game with just a methodical pace to the hockey game, and it kind of seems like that's what they're doing here. They'd love to just take this tie game to the intermission and give themselves a chance in the third.
Still plenty of time here as Craig Smith got hit. A battle for the puck and thrown out in front, unable to get a stick on it as Pittsburgh with the breakout. Here's Malkin. He'll work it back to Marino. A shot sticked aside by Pecorine. Marino's caught deep. He's pinned up against the wall. And Benino is now pinned it with Marino. And Zucker, a shot there. And it goes just wide. Malkin tried to bring it out in front. Pecorine just stick that back into the corner. A loose puck. Grimaldi able to find it. And he'll work it over to Craig Smith. Waiting for the trailer. There's Fabro. And works it back. Fabro, a weak one-time shot. He missed high. And Johansson tried to give that back out to Smith. And so Nash trying to set up those one-timers. As Crosby got some space. He shot that one. Denied by Rene. Dante Fabro. The other way. Here's Granlund. Centering pass. Duchesne couldn't quite get a stick on that. And it goes into the corner. Letang plays it out. But the stretch feed covered by Granlund. And Roman Josi into the zone. He skates around with it. A slap shot there. And patted aside by Murray. Hornqvist on the rush. Pittsburgh undergoing some line changes as Tanev's with them. Nashville able to get the puck back, and here's Colton Sissons. Sissons works his way down the left-hand side, centering, and Josi, who joined the rush, couldn't quite tap that in. And he's caught now working his way back. Bukestan to McCann, and he's had some chances this game, just missed one there. Bukestan centering for Tanev. Pittsburgh getting some momentum. It's out in front of Rene and poked aside by Nashville. Ellis there with a defensive play and finally able to clear as we approach the 5-minute mark. No one holding the blue line for Nashville, so Ellis in the neutral zone will work it over to Watson. He gets run into the boards, and so McCann picks it up. Bluger centering. McCann gets stopped dead in his tracks. He's slow to get up. And Turris will stop in Pittsburgh's end. Here's Arvidsson, a shot, and he wound that one up. Murray finds it at the side of his net, and he'll put the glove on it to cover.
Something that's probably not in the head of the Nashville Predators players, but the Nashville Predators have never won a Stanley Cup, and, well, this is the closest they've ever come to winning a Stanley Cup, as they're here in Game 7 in the finals, but an interesting stat, and maybe just a bit of context for you as we approach the third period.
Trying to take down a modern dynasty in the Pittsburgh Penguins as they battle for it. Marino got leveled behind Matt Murray. He gets up and Pittsburgh will work it out. 4 minutes remaining here in the second period as Cahoon couldn't quite find the shooting lane. Marino let one go from the point. He missed by a large margin. Here's Turris. The other way, tried to get that one into the middle. Marino, who's had a good defensive stick all night, clears. Bluger, a shot on the rush. And Rene is able to gobble up the rebound and freeze it here.
Well, how about the defensive play from John Marino? He got leveled before, the classic keep your head up kid there. The big Victor Arvidsson runs into him. But he comes back, regains his composure, and makes a really important defensive play late in the second period for the Penguins.
The Penguins sending out their first line once again. And Craig Smith, one of the leading goal scorers for Nashville, has got it. He'll dish it back. Weber. Back to Smith. Benino in the middle. He'll work it around. Smith's got it again. He gets pushed into the near side. There's actually going to be a penalty here for Pittsburgh. And then so Nashville's going to get their first opportunity here as it's Hornqvist going to sit too.
Oh, very interesting now. This hockey game has taken a bit of a turn. A goal for the Nashville Predators would be huge at this point in the hockey game. And it almost feels like a vital time to get some kind of offense going.
Nashville, the best power play throughout these playoffs. Has a quick shot there. Murray forced to act quickly, and we got a quick stop here.
This is going to come down to Matt Murray and the defense of the Pittsburgh Penguins trying to kill this one off. You know the Nashville Predators are giving it everything they got, even though we're not quite at the third period yet, and I think Matt Murray knows that.
As the second period's winding down, a weak shot from Ekholm got stopped there by Letang, and shorthanded, here comes Pittsburgh, perhaps trying to strike back at Nashville. A shot there, and a good save by Rene. Good reaction skills, as it might have been tipped on net. And Arvidsson goes through the legs, put himself offside. The trailer Johansson couldn't quite keep up.
Not a particularly smart play there from Victor Arvidsson. He's trying to do a little bit too much. trying to find his way over the blue line, but it's never a good idea to make that move at the blue line, and now they're going to have a draw outside the zone.
And Pittsburgh will win that draw, so they'll kill more time off the power play here. Schultz pinching again, looking for that shorthanded goals, Pittsburgh. Here's Pettersson. He'll get the puck back and dump it in. Valuable seconds ticking off the power play as Pittsburgh still has possession. Finally, Duchesne gets a stick on it. And an odd man rush. Duchesne's got it wide. He finds Johansson, a shot. Rebound, Duchesne. And Matt Murray stops it there on Nashville's best chance of the power play.
Quite frankly, that's a missed opportunity right there for the Nashville Predators. Ryan Johansson's got to score that puck. Matt Murray's down. He's out of position. And by the way, Victor Arvidsson has been a one-man wrecking crew out there as he destroys Pettersson. So he's going after the young guys right now. I wonder if that will spark some retaliation later in this game.
We have seen a fight, including in Game 1, where the mitts were dropped as the penalty expires. So Pittsburgh killing off the penalty as Bluger trying to take a shot on net. His stick exploded. But a loose puck here. Tanev almost capitalized on it in the final minute of the second. Roman Josi will throw it to Smith, and now Philip Forsberg as he gets in. He's got some space at the point, a shot, and it's turned aside. 6 seconds left. Hornqvist trying to make something happen. Crosby whacked that one out of midair. It goes wide, and the horn sounds. This game still deadlocked. We are tied.
Hey, Sidney Crosby had a chance for a Stanley Cup winning goal late in Game 6, and, well, he had another pretty big opportunity there. He's still looking for some retaliation and try and get his team to the Stanley Cup winning victory that they're looking for.
The third period coming up next here on ENHL.
Thank you for joining us in a campaign to save energy and keep our city clean.
Welcome back to the ENHL playoffs. Is this the final period of the playoffs? We shall see. The Stanley Cup is on the line. Johansson and Crosby, both first lines out to start. And the decisive third period is underway. Roman Josi, he joins the rush, but Crosby right there to drive him into the boards. An early break for Pittsburgh. Hornqvist works it around. He stops, trying to work his way into the middle. He got stopped in his tracks. One-time shot by Crosby. Turned aside by Rene. Letang up to the point. Gensel a shot, and he missed. Ellis trying to get that puck, unable to do so. And Nashville breaks it out. Here's Matt Duchesne. Spinorama, what a pass. Back to Duchesne. Oh, what an opportunity there. And Duchesne, who's been a human highlight reel, almost another one there. On the other side, Rene makes the save and will freeze for a whistle.
That would have been an unbelievably epic goal in the third period for the Nashville Predators, and Matt Duchesne just made a fantastic play but didn't get rewarded for it.
Close but no cigar as Pettersson tried to work it back in. Forsberg, for that matter, gets it. 2-on-1 for Nashville, centering, and Turris couldn't quite poke it in. And Pittsburgh right back the other way, 2-on-1 of their own, and it's actually a penalty as Forsberg came in there to strip him of the puck, and it's just seconds after Zucker trips him up, and so Nashville back on the power play.
Wow, this is pretty blatantly one of the worst penalties that has been taken in the NHL so far. Jason Zucker had a fantastic opportunity to score and somehow ends up taking a penalty in the offensive end. What a dagger if the Nashville Predators score on this one.
Pittsburgh able to clear it, not all the way, however, so Nashville right back in the zone. Forsberg tried to get that towards the middle, got picked off, and Pittsburgh perhaps another shorthanded opportunity. Bluger did not get the pass as it was blocked by two Nashville Predators out in front. Ekholm will get it back in deep. Here's Ellis. He tried to center that one. So a common theme, trying to get it towards the middle. Both teams clogging up the lanes, however, as Ellis will work it out. Nashville with 50 seconds remaining on the power play. Craig Smith does a toe drag, gets it to the other side. Forsberg let one go, and Murray was quick to the task as he got across in time. Ellis to Forsberg. That pass just got tipped. And so Pittsburgh perhaps having more offense on the penalty kill than they are Nashville. 10 seconds left here. Ellis works his way in, goes wide. Centering pass, rebound out in front. Arvidsson got tangled up in front, unable to put it home. And Zucker's out of the box, and he's got the puck now. Zucker behind the net, centering pass. It goes to the point. Letang, a blast. And it got blocked out in front. Johansson to Duchesne. He tiptoes along the blue line, finally works his way in. Back up to the point. Down low is Arvidsson. Circles around, finds Duchesne. Yossi and Rust finally gets a stick on it. And Pittsburgh on the counterattack. Gensel goes wide to Cahoon. Drops it between the legs, a turnover. But Pittsburgh able to hold the line, and Jankrock is finally the one able to get it out. Here's Watson. He stops, a shot there. Blocked right out in front. Pedersen the one getting a piece of it. And he clears it for Pittsburgh. Long whistles here as action going both ways. Johansson gets bumped by Letang, and so a 2-on-2 perhaps. Malkin the trailer. He gets the puck and a shot there. Stone cold save by Pecorine. 12 minutes remaining here in this third. The Stanley Cup on the line here. Gensel's got it. He'll pass center, trying to pick up some speed. He's draped by Nashville Predators, and Colton Sissons gets the stick out there and trips him up. So Pittsburgh gets a chance of their own on the power play.
This is not a defensive third period. We've seen a frantic pace to start things off, and a couple power plays as well. It looks like offense is going to be the key to either one of their successes going into the later stages of this game.
Well, all 6 goals scored in the first period were still locked at 3-3. A chance out in front. Rinne had to be careful there. But so far, the goalie's doing a better job of getting themselves back into this game.
Well, it has been a defensive game on the score sheet. We haven't seen a goal since the first period. And the first period, which gave us 6 goals, maybe a bit of a surprise. But the offenses are heating up right now.
As Pittsburgh continues to pressure on the power play, Rinne has gotten better at playing the puck as this series has gone on. Played it there, and Nashville able to dump it. Dumoulin will hop up on the rush. Gensel across to Zucker. He gets pinned up on the boards. He'll kick it out. Schultz able to hold the line, but Nashville will clear. Halfway through the Pittsburgh power play as it's dished back, but Gensel on the back check able to get a stick on it. Gensel, he'll work it in. He stops at the top of the circle, and Schultz has it down low. Dumoulin gets it at the point. He's pressured, a shot there on the other side. Blocked out in front. McCann across to Schultz. Zucker another crack at it. Loose out in front. It's in, but the ref says no again. What's going to happen here? Pittsburgh had a disallowed goal earlier and ended up counting. And right now the ref says no once again.
Well, I have a pretty good feeling that the Pittsburgh Penguins are going to be disappointed with this call. Especially, it's going to be no goal. Especially Jared McCann, who's already hit the iron once in this hockey game, and now he has one disallowed.
So this time Nashville gets the better end of that play. It was Buchstan who scored in the first period. Thought it might have been goalie interference, but it got allowed after the review. This time, not so lucky. Still tied, 10 minutes remaining. Malkin over to Letang. He got hit. He had to be careful with the puck. And so Nashville will get it out. Here's Sissons. He works it in, tried to get that towards the center. Malkin poked that back out, and here's Rust. Across the Nashville blue line. He finds Crosby. Malkin a shot. And a pad save went high up into the air and settled itself down into the corner. Malkin, who's still on the point from the power play unit, tried to work it in, and now he's going to have to back check. Here's Ellis. on the rush. Back up to Colton Sissons. Turris down low and unable to finish. It was Nashville. And Hornqvist back out the other way. Some line changes getting done by Pittsburgh as they get back to their 5-on-5 lines. And here's Philip Forsberg. He's got one tonight, perhaps another. Turris, a shot. Murray made the save, played it out as well. And McCann throws it over. Tanev's got it, and Hamhuis, a good stick there to break up the play. Hamhuis unable to find it, but physical there as he knocks him down. And Arvidsson collects it and throws it up to Duchesne. 2-on-1 here. Duchesne stops. Oh, and a one-time shot there by Weber. Goes just wide. And a good opportunity there. The next goal bound to be a huge one as the clock keeps ticking down. 6:30 remaining. As Granlund comes in, he fanned on that one. Bukestan picks it up in the far corner. Pittsburgh on the attack now. It works it in, but a turnover. Weber gets crushed. Able to work it out, though, and Duchesne right back in. Bluger swooping back, gets a stick on it. And so, broken plays left and right as Johnston tries to get something solidified. Kahuna shot, and looked like it was going to get tipped on net, just sailed wide. Turris works it up, and Duchesne skated just a little bit too far, and it gets called back for offside.
Well, thank God for Evgeny Malkin and the Pittsburgh Penguins that play went offside. Malkin just got caught out there for about a 4.5-minute shift as a defenseman. In the late stages of Game 7, the lines right now of the Pittsburgh Penguins are a mess as they're trying to get everyone rested equally and back on the ice.
Nashville using their first line, trying to pounce on a tired Pittsburgh group. One-time shot out in front. Johansson had to go at it. And Matt Murray comes up with a huge stop.
Well, that Pittsburgh line has already been out there for over 3 minutes. They've got to get off the ice soon.
And right now, Pittsburgh sending out the fourth line now of Bluger, Lafferty, and Cahoon. Nashville also undergoing some line changes, so fresh legs out there as we approach the latter half of the third period. Nail-biting time in Pittsburgh as Bluger had it on the far side. Rene covered it up and gets a whistle.
And you think about Evgeny Malkin right now, he's going to have to come out in the next 2 minutes after he just played a 4-minute shift in a position that he doesn't even play on a regular basis, so he might be dead tired coming into the final seconds of this third period. We'll see if the Predators might be able to pounce on that.
Jan Krok starts out the rush, approaching the 4-minute mark. Next goal might be the Stanley Cup winner. Sissons to Jan Krok, he risked that one wide. He's got it again, up to Fabro, and he'll dump it in. Intercepted was Jan Krok. He had a chance at point-blank range, but he got hit off the puck, and Murray will freeze.
Well, I think the pace of this game may have lulled us into the final 3 minutes and 30 seconds of Game 7 in a tie game of the Stanley Cup Finals, but I think everyone's engaged now and knows exactly what's at stake as we close out this game.
Well, this is the definition of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Game 7, winner takes all. And a huge chance here. Turris couldn't quite get it past Murray. And the fans super engaged. This one coming down to the wire. Who would have thought? Pittsburgh going up 3-0. And we are tied in Game 7. A shot there from Dumoulin. Gets just blockered wide. 3-3 in the series, 3-3 in the game. Who will come out victorious? Rebound out in front of Murray, and he covers it up.
The fans are loving the play from Matt Murray right now. He's single-handedly keeping his team in the Stanley Cup Finals. Surely the next goal will win it, as Kyle Turris had a fantastic chance, but Pittsburgh cannot give him that many chances in the slot as the Penguins or the Predators will certainly pounce.
The 2-minute mark approaching. Nashville in Pittsburgh's end, but Ellis, a good play by Zucker to pressure him, got it out. And so they'll push Nashville a little bit further out into the neutral zone.
I can't imagine what the nerves of the guys are on the ice. There's so much potential for the Nashville Predators to do something incredible. And the Pittsburgh Penguins on the other end as well have the chance to try and salvage this season and this series as well.
Pittsburgh attacking right now, trying to put the nail in the coffin. Here's McCann. He's had a bunch of chances this game. He turned it over there. And Grimaldi works it out. Approaching the final minute. Bonino, he took a shot and he missed the net there. Final minutes of play here in the third period. Game 7 couldn't be any closer. Marino across to Johnson. He gets it back in a turnover. Smith leading the rush. He's got Bonino with him. A shot there. And it was blocked out in front. 40 seconds remaining here. As a shot there, pad save, Yossi able to clear. It's loose in the slot. Yossi got hit hard as he played it out. And here's Yannick Weber. He toe drags it in. 27 seconds as Pittsburgh gets it out. Buchstan, who scored earlier, can he score again? Duchesne got hit too, so physicality picking up here. Weber trying to score. 15 seconds. Another turnover. Rust, the final rush. He gets it. He'll work it around. Centering pass. Buchstan. Where's the puck? And Pecorine had to squeeze the pads. And 6 seconds left. Everyone take a deep breath.
So much at stake right now. The biggest face-off of the NHL coming up, and it's going to be right out in front of Pecorine.
Sidney Crosby to take the draw. 6 seconds left. Can Pittsburgh salvage it? Letang across, Dumoulin a shot, and Rene makes the save, and he'll cover it up. 1.5 seconds left. Might be tough to get a playoff, but we'll see.
Oh, this face-off now, surely they would love to just scramble it there. It's Colton Sissons who's going to take it against Bluger.
It is a scramble, and that will kill off the remainder of the clock. So Game 7 overtime. If you don't like the sounds of that, then you don't like the NHL playoffs as they go into the intermission, still tied 3-3.
It'll be interesting to see what they say in the locker room. The next goal wins the Stanley Cup Finals.
Who's going to be the hero? We'll see in overtime. 3-3 at the end of regulation. Welcome back to the NHL playoffs. Game 7, overtime. This is what you picture as a kid playing hockey in your backyard. Well, for these players, it's real tonight. The winner of this wins the Stanley Cup, and it all comes down to one goal. Sidney Crosby, Gensel, a quick shot, and Rene gobbles it up quickly here.
Well, the crowd is deafening right now in this arena, but you can tell that there's still a bit of a nervous touch as both teams are really going to lock down and try and get this next goal, as it's a big one in the NHL playoffs.
Duchesne will work it across to Granlund. He'll try to find his way in. Pittsburgh clogging up the lane pretty good, and Granlund finally enters. Gets it into the corner. Dumoulin will turn it over. He'll come back down the other way. Here's Gensel to Crosby. He's had some big overtime goals in his career. Hornfist a shot. It got blocked out in front. Here's Duchesne. He gets it back as he works his way in. Back over is Yossi in a breakaway. Jake Gensel, can this be it for the Stanley Cup? Walks in and broke the stick of Ellis. A turnover. Crosby, he's got it. Over to Gensel. It's over. It's over. Jake Gensel. Game, series, and the Stanley Cup goes to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Insanity here at PPG Paints Arena.
What an epic finish to the ENHL playoffs. A fantastic shot from Jake Gensel is just able to trickle through. And I think that one will be on replay for a long time. That broken stick of Ryan Ellis. So costly in that goal, but look how much it means to the Pittsburgh Penguins at this point. And they save their season. A 3-0 series deficit evaporated. A valiant effort by these Nashville Predators, and the Penguins have somehow able to stay alive.
And what a game it was. Nashville this close to pulling off the reverse sweep. You gotta be proud regardless. And Pittsburgh Penguins, we've mentioned it before, perhaps cementing themselves as a modern dynasty. That is 3 Stanley Cups in 5 years. And what a season it's been for Pittsburgh. And the Conn Smythe is gonna go to Patrick Hornqvist. He led this team in points all throughout and never looked back. Quite deserving of the award, but he's looking forward to one trophy, and that is the Stanley Cup. And there it is. And Sidney Crosby is gonna be able to hoist it for the 4th time in his career. And this time he's able to do it on home ice. And Pittsburgh ecstatic that they've won the Stanley Cup once again. And you see the fans there with their rally towels in the air. And here comes Sidney Crosby. He'll shake hands with the commissioner, and he'll hoist the Stanley Cup once again. What a career.
Well, you mentioned what a dynasty this Pittsburgh Penguins team has been. And it means a lot to Sidney Crosby, the 4th one, and a team that's stuck together for a long time. And they've got another Stanley Cup.
Here's Zucker with the cup. He was traded from Minnesota, had a huge part of this playoff run, his time with the cup, and he's savoring every last moment of it.
Hey, while we're watching the Pittsburgh Penguins celebrate here, we want to give a shout out to all the fans of the ENHL network. I don't think Zach and I ever thought that we would get this far, over 88,000 viewers on this channel, and a bunch of money that we were able to raise for charity. So fantastic for all the Pittsburgh Penguins fans. I know we had a pretty big contingency of them in the chat, so thank you everyone who donated and tuned in. It means a lot to the whole team at the ENHL.
Yes, thank you guys so much. As we see Matt Murray here get the cup, and all proceeds made from this project are going to the Project Hope Foundation for coronavirus relief. And thank you guys for everything. As we say so long here from the ENHL Network Pittsburgh, they are your 2019-20 Stanley Cup champions.